Okay, so good morning. Now today I'll be putting you guys through how to break down the chart, how to make an analysis. I know you guys, we've started this in with you guys. I've started it with you guys personally, but I'm going to start with you guys again. I'm going to break it down from the beginning for everyone. Now, making analysis. Now, the first thing you have to take note is what type of trader you are. Now, that's the first thing you have to take note, that what type of trader are you? Are you a scalper? Are you a swing trader? Are you a day trader? You understand? But me, I'm a scalper. I'm a scalper, and I believe most of you too will be a scalper, because I don't think any one of you have that kind of balls to go down. So let's say I'm a scalper. Now, that's the type of trader I'm at. That's the first mindset. Now, as a scalper, I'm coming. Okay, let me put number one thing is type of trader. Type of trader rather. So I'll put scalper there. So I want to fill all these scalper. So type of trader, I'm a scalper. So let's have that. Let me reduce the lettering so that we can have something cool. Okay, so I'm a scalper. Now the second thing is, as a scalper, I'll start my analysis from the daily. Okay, as a scalper, I know that the mindset of a scalper is to enter and is to open and close a trade within a very short period of time, right? So and a scalper, I start my analysis from the daily time frame down to the 4 hours time frame, down to the 1 hour time frame, and down to the 30-minute time frame, down to the 15-minute time frame. Yeah, 15 minutes is optional. Me, I don't really use 15 minutes. So now the second one is time frame for analysis. So the second thing is time frame for analysis. So under time frame for analysis, we have as a scalper, I have a time analysis from the daily time frame, go to the 4 hours time frame, go to the 1 hour time frame, go to the 30 minutes, and probably the 15 minutes. 15 minutes is optional. So now the next thing, the number 3 thing is so these are the two things I consider before the analysis. Now, when doing the analysis, what are the things I do? The first thing is what? I go to the daily time frame. Now I'm going to be doing everything here. So let me copy this note, Ctrl A, Ctrl C, because these notes will fade away very soon. So let me just copy it and let me open a new tab. Okay, now this is the daily time frame. Now I told you guys, now because me, I'm used to GBJPY. Now I don't even need to look at the big picture, because this is what I trade every day. So Mori already my big picture to one bed. I don't need to stress myself. That's the advantage of trading just one currency pair. Yeah, that's the one. Trading 1 or 2 currency pair, it's really good. Oh, network. This network is so poor, guys. I'm very, very sorry. You guys will have to watch this video, please, instead of the recording. I don't know what's making this network very, very poor. Everything is H+, everything is 4D here, but I don't know what it's 4G here, but I don't know what's wrong. I don't know what's causing this. So I think I'll have to wait. Guys, I'm very sorry. I don't know what is causing this break in internet connection. My network seems very good on my phone. I don't know why my laptop is just breaking down. I don't know. Everything is good on my phone. Everything is good, but that won't stop us. I think it's just the devil playing his trick. So I said, I don't know when the network got disconnected, so I'm going to come again. So I said, the first 2 things we have to think about when doing analysis is type of trader that you are. Are you a type of trader? And I said, for me, I'm a scalper. Then the second type of trader, then second thing that we consider is the time frame you use for your analysis. For as a scalper, you use the daily time frame, the weekly time frame, the daily time frame, the 4 hours time frame, the 1 hour time frame, the 30 minutes time frame, and sometimes the 15 minutes time frame. Now then, I said when you want to start the analysis, what are the things you consider? I said the first thing you consider is that what you look at the big picture on the daily time frame. Now this is the daily time frame, guys. So I look at the big picture. Now looking at the big picture, now if you look at everything on this time frame, now for myself, I would say price was coming in a downtrend here, then price started going in an uptrend, right? Okay, that is what I just need to see on the big picture. Now if price start going up in an uptrend, then this is the higher low, this is the higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, then I believe price will go and make a new higher high. That is just, I just need the big picture is just for you to look, to just imagine what we've learned. Now in this training so far, we've talked about the trend, we've talked about the support and resistance. Now the big picture is just for you to just see, to see that thing, that to see what is really happening in the market. Pé ṣé structure kan wà nínú market that you know? Is there any structure in the market that you are familiar with? That's why we are looking at the big. Now look at the big picture. Is just like, okay, if this is an uptrend, you don't have to draw it. The big picture is just facial, just visual. It's what you just look with your eyes. You just don't have to draw anything. Just look at, okay, because I'm a scalper, that's why I'm not looking at the big picture, because I'm a scalper. So as a scalper, the lower time frame is what is important to me. The 1 hour, the 30 minutes are what is very, very important to me as a scalper. So me looking at this daily time frame just for me to just see the overall structure, what is just going on. I don't need them. I just want to be aware. I just want to be aware of what is going on. You don't have to draw anything. Now after you look at this daily time frame, the big picture, now let me put that daily time, let me put that here. You write the daily time frame, big picture. Daily time frame, big picture. So that's what we first do. We look at daily time frame, big picture. So after we've done that, now I've looked at the big picture. Now to now start the work, go. You now take a closer look at what is happening now. Now from here, láti B CB, nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ láti B CB, nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ láti March 13. Now if I want to trade today, and I'm not looking at what is happening at March 13 to judge what is going to happen next, it's really too much. You understand? So you have to look at what is happening recently, whether since last week, whether since last month. You understand? Now when I look at this big picture, now this is the closer picture. You are looking at what is recent. You are looking at what happened recently. As a scalper, market, we are not trading for long, so we want to look at what is happening presently in the market and take out of that thing, and that will be what we implement our trade. What is happening presently? Okay, now this is the recent stuff that has happened in the market, and what can I see? Now based on my hold, this is what I can see. I can see this is a support zone. Price from the support here, price from the resistance here, and price from the support here a lot of times as well. This is what I can see on the daily time frame. Now can you guys agree with me on that? Do you guys agree with me on these 3 zones? If you agree with me, just press yes. If you agree with me, just type yes. If you agree with me, if you agree with me, just type yes. I have 3 zones that I see here. This is a support zone here, this is a resistance zone, and this is another support zone. These are the recent support areas I see on price. Yeah. Okay, someone press yes. So I'm waiting for you. All the others are Akinyemi, Mrs. Ashiru Fatima, and Stuzi. Is Stuzi still here? Okay, yeah, okay, makes sense. Okay, so having these 3 zones on the daily time frame, let me paste that again. Let me paste what we are using again. Ctrl V. Okay, remember this is what we are using. So the second thing is on daily time frame. Okay, let me put like this. The daily time frame, you look at the big picture. Then number 2, daily time frame. On the daily time frame, on the daily time frame, you on the daily time frame, you identify daily zones. You identify recent daily zones, that are close to price, that are close to price, that are close to price. Identify daily zones that are close to price. So that's what you do on the daily time frame. This is what we'll do. Control A, Control C. Because as we are now, we've done that on the daily time frame. Okay, so guys, after we've done this, we go to the what? The next time frame is the 4 hours time frame. Is the 4 hours time frame. Is the 4 HR time frame. So let's go. Let's see how we'll do this. Okay, this is the 4 hours time frame, guys. This is the 4 hours time frame. Okay, now look at the 4 hours. Now the 4 hours time frame, you can adjust your zones you draw on the daily. You can adjust your zones, adjust it. Okay, fine. Wow, guys, can you see what I'm seeing? I think you're seeing what I'm seeing. Now look at what can you see that is happening. Now, in this whole boss, price was consolidating. Yeah, it be pricing consolidating. Yeah, be now pricing move legbe. Pricing move legbe below the 4 hours. On these 4 hours, price was moving sideways. Okay, fine. Fine. Okay, now when price was moving sideways, we have some areas here that are very important. We have support here. This was support, right? This was also support, right? This, okay. Please make sure your microphone. So now look at here, and this we have support here, we have support here. Okay, fine. And what do we do from support? We buy. Right now, look at this. If you buy here, you profit. If you buy here, you profit. But now look at what happened here. We broke this support. We break this support. We break this support here. This is where we broke this support. Now, since we break this support, we know what will happen when we break support. After we break support, what do we expect? A retest. And I think price is retesting now. And then after that retest, we can look forward to what? To go down. We can look forward to what? To continue going down to where? To this next support here. So this is the next support here. If you look, okay, no, I think okay. To go down to this area here. Let's say this area. This is the yes. Let's say this area to go down to this area. Now, this look at that simple ideology on the 4 hours time frame. Now, 4 hours time frame, we have a support here, support here, support. This place should have been our support, but now we break that support. Now, from what we've learned so far, if we break that support, we know once we break that support, they buy more because at the break support. Now, the only thing we need now is what? That support to be retested as resistance. And now that is exactly what price is doing. Now let me put this there. We break this support. This was the breakout. Then this is acting like a retest now. Then we know that after this retest, what is going to happen? We need the resistance to be formed to take what? To take sales. That is what the idea on the 4 hours time frame. Now, on the 4 hours time frame, all you do is you look at what is happening on the 4 hours time frame and you draw recent zones on the 4 hours. Now, let me draw the recent zone I can see on the 4 hours that are not on the daily time frame. Now, I think this place is also a zone that's not on the daily time frame here. So let me draw this. This area is respected a lot. 1, 2, 3 times, 4 times. So this is a very strong support area as well. So if we are selling, this will be our first take profit. This will be our first take profit. So that is the idea on these 4 hours. So let me bring that lettering again so that I will tell you what I just did on the 4 hours. Okay, Control V. So now the third thing is on the 4 hours. On 4 HR, on the 4 hours, look at price action. Look at recent price action. Now, when I say price action, as you look at what is happening presently, that's what is everything we are seeing on this thing is price movement. So when I say price action, I just mean what price is doing recently. What price is doing. At this stage, I'll be using FOREX term for you guys. I'm not using those layman and terms again. You understand? Look at recent price action, and the fourth thing you are going to do is okay, draw zones. You can see draw zones. Draw 4 hour zones. You can see draw 4 HR zones. You can see draw 4 HR zone. You can see that is the next okay. Coming. Okay, Control A, Control C. I'm trying to copy everything because as I'm going to the dive frames, I won't be seeing this lettering again, so I'm just trying to copy it so that we won't miss this lettering. Okay, now guys, I hope you get what I just explained here. Please let me get your answer. Please, if you get what I explained here, please type yes. In case you get what I explained here, type yes. Oh fuck, this network is messing up with me big time, man. I don't know what could have caused this. Everything is H plus here, man. But I think all of you will watch this video. Please watch this video again because I'm giving out full detailed information in this video. So please watch this video again. It's just like me training you guys. It's just like me explaining to you guys. Sure you understand. So, oh. Man, this network is, I think it's this Google Meet that is disturbing the network. I think it's the one consuming network for real. I think it's Google Meet that is consuming network. Yeah, it's not that crazy now. The network is fine over here. So let me just continue. I think if it's not connecting back, that means you guys will have to watch the video. I don't know. I don't know what I can say, but this Google Meet is messing up with me. So let me try and I don't know. The network is fair, you know. Everything is cool. I don't know why Google Meet is just going crazy. Wow, I think it's my laptop that is crazy. Internet is one now. So guys, let me continue recording. So now after we did this on the 4 hours, what we just did was that we look at what is happening presently, and when I look at what's happening, I see that there is a support here, and this should have been a support area. You can see this bullish candle, but what, we broke this support. Now I said if we break this support, what happens? We wait for a retest. We need a retest to start selling, because we know when we break support, that support area will be tested as resistance, and once it's tested as resistance, what do we do at resistance? We sell from resistance. Have you now? So we are waiting for this to retest, and this is retesting right now. So we are waiting to see if we can look for sales. Now to look for sales, look for resistance, we go to the lower time frame, which is the 1 hour time frame, to see if we can form resistance. So let's go to the 1 hour time frame. Man, I don't know what's up, guys. I don't know what's up. Man, I think this one service evening. Oh, man. Okay, sorry for the network. So now we back. So now looking at the 1 hour, guys, looking at the 1 hour, what do we see? Now we can see that support area we had. Now look at it, that support area I drew on the 4 hours. We can adjust it here on the 1 hour. So look at this now. Okay, so let's look to the left a bit. Yeah, you can see that zone. So now we've adjusted the areas. Now remember, on the 4 hours, what do we have? We have an area, we on the 4 hours, we have this bias that price broke his support, and now look at what is happening on his retesting. Now look at what is happening now. Look at what is happening now on the 1 hour. See what we have. We have price broke his support, and now from the new support here, then now price is closing back inside that support. Now instead of retest, price is not retesting. On the 1 hour is showing us that price is not rejecting. That instead of price to reject this support as resistance, price is now going back inside that support area. You see that? So automatically we are not looking for sales anymore, since price has entered back inside this area. Instead of rejecting this zone, price is not rejecting, price has entered back. Okay, so since that has happened, let's look at the bigger picture. Okay, so since price has happened, and we know if price continue to hold this support, now this is what I'm expecting. If price continue to hold this support, what will happen? If price continue to hold this support, now okay, since price enter back inside this support, I need price to validate this support area for me. Now let me come back, let me break it down again. Now on the daily time, on the 4 hours, now let me go back to the 4 hours so that I won't confuse you guys. Now let me go back to the 4 hours. What we have on the 4 hours. Okay, so guys, this was the 4 hours. Now on the 4 hours we have this support here, then now we have price rejecting this area on the 4 hours, because this was the support area on the 4 hours time frame. So we say because price broke this support and this is like a retest on the 4 hours, we are looking for sales. Abi? So we now go to the lower time frame to now see how our sales would have played out. So how we can look for resistance to take sales. That's what we are looking for in the 1 hour time frame. So now when I come to the 1 hour time frame, I see that okay, the support area I drew on the 4 hours is not at point, so I have to adjust it very well. You can see how I adjust it so that it can touch this place and this place. You understand? That is the area where the rejections are occurring. You see like that. So since we have that being done, so what can we see now? This was support. This was also support. Now price broke this area. Price broke support here. Formed the new support. Now we now expect price to retest this area as what? Resistance. But what happens? Price enter into that support area again. Instead of it to test this place as resistance and reject it, price did not reject it. You understand like that? So now telebati on the 4 hours, when we thought price will reject it, we were looking for sell. But now price has not rejected, so our bias from sales has changed. Right now we are not looking for sales. We are just looking at what is happening here. So let's take a closer look now. What are the zones I can identify on this 1 hour? There's a zone here, right? Okay, there's also a zone here. Yeah, I think, yeah, let me leave it like this. Yeah, there's also a zone here, right? Okay, you can see how I mark the zones on the 1 hour. Now, remember, lórí daily time frame, mo mark zone. 4 hours, mo mark zone pẹ̀lú line, mo fi mark gbogbo zone mi lórí. I use line to mark my zone on daily 4 hours. Now on the 1 hour, I'm marking my zone with this rectangle, because now these are the areas where I want to put my concentrations. These are the area where I'm putting my concentrations. These are the area where I'm putting my concentrations. So you can see I'm marking my zones. Now, this is now the idea. Now, this was support area. Support area. Price broke this support area. Price from the new support area here. Now, for me to take buys, now because now since price from the support here, price coming from this support, we know we buy from support. This is bullish engulfing. We start coming up, right? Okay. Now, for me to now take buy, this is what I need. Now, if the price break this support, this is now the new support. We expect this support to be resistance. This support is now resistance. Then price break it without even loading it as resistance. I mean now for me to now buy, there are two things involved. Now this is it. This is what we call creating bias. And now I want to create a bias. Bias means an opinion, like an idea that okay, this is what I expect. This is what I'm hoping to see on this price. Okay, so now at support in the B tele. Instead of resistance in B, at what support. Okay, we've entered this zone as support. This is what I hope to see. Now, is either price come here and respect this support for price to continue going up? First thing, that's the first thing I want to see. Or price will go up, break this resistance level, retest it as support, then from this support I will buy to continue going up to this area. Now look at the, let me adjust these zones. Let me adjust here. Yeah, I think the rejection was here. Yeah, this will be the rejection. Yeah, let me just let me adjust this zone. Yeah, so is that price break out from this area, retest it, okay, so that price break out from this area, create a retest and create a valid support area confirmation, then I start buying, right? Or price come down here, form a support, create a valid support here. And how does price create a valid support? Once price come down here, you see price rejecting this area. When price start rejecting areas and you start seeing green candles print and your confirmations, you can say, wow, price has created a support here, and do what? And you start looking for buys here. But now, these are the two things that can happen. Is either price come back to this area and start rejecting these zones as support for us to start buying, or price go up, break this resistance, the small resistance that we have here. This is minor resistance because it's on the 1 hour time frame. So this is a minor resistance. If we break this minor resistance, we create a retest and we buy to this area. Now you now say for sales. Now the only reason why I can look for sell now is this. Remember, we have a new support form down here with by price. If I'm recording, okay, we have a new support form here by price. Now for me to now look for sales, if this is support, and this we are helping this to be support as well, for me to take sales, I need price to break below this area. I need price to break below this area to break this support. Yeah, I think if it's break this support, retest this as resistance here, and continue to go down. That's what I'm expecting for price. So this is for me to take sales. I need price to break out, create a retest that support as resistance for me to take sales. That is my bias based on this 1 hour time frame. But now that's not done. I have to go to the 30 minutes time frame because that's the most important time frame to a scalper. So that's the most important time frame to us as scalper. So let's go, but never forgetting what I did here. So let me just put what I did here on the notes. I'm going to do 3D analysis, so this video is going to be long. I just pray because I'm explaining, that's why it's taking a while. Doing analysis will not take you more than 2 minutes or 3 minutes if you have, once you are good with it. Understand? Okay, so let me just go back to 30 minutes time frame. Now guys, look at the 30 minutes. Now remember what we have on the 1 hour. This was support, right? Then price broke it, come and form a new support, then price is going out to resistance. So now in this area we are looking for buys, right? Remember, because price is respecting support, so what are we looking for? We are looking for buys. Now if you are looking for buys, what do we need to take buys? We need support to be formed to take buys. Now looking at this area, what is happening here, we don't know, but we need support to be formed to take buys. You understand? So that's what I'm probably looking for right now. I think price is doing what I want here. So let's see. Let's see. Okay, this is the 30 minutes time frame. But taking a buy in this area will not be good, but taking a buy here will be very, very good. Now, if you look at this area, this is the 30 minutes. I have a support here. I have a resistance here. So price broke this resistance. Now price might be forming a support here. I don't know. So let's wait for this candle to close in 15 minutes. Once this candle closes in 15 minutes, this is the time. 15 minutes, we are going to see if we are taking a buy or not. So this is my bias here for buy. This is my bias on this 30 minutes right now is buy. Is that I take buys from here to this area, or I wait, or what I said on the higher time frame, I wait for price to break this area, this resistance, create a retest, and take buys to the next to the next area. That is my bias, and that is what I'm looking for, guys. This is my bias and this is what I'm looking for. I'm waiting for price to form a support here. And how does price form a support here? By what? By this candle closing green. When you see a green candle, you believe price form a support at that zone. Now if you look at this was a support earlier, resistance, support. So now we are waiting for price to form a support here by this candle should close green. Once this candle close green, I believe price is forming a support here, and from that area I can start buying, because you can see these are rejections here. Price is rejecting this area. So once price continue rejecting this area, we can look for opportunity to buy to this area. You understand? To this zone, to this resistance here as our first take profit. Then you can hope it continue going up. So that is my bias Yeah, you can see on this 30-minute, I had to draw this small zone. Now, this 30-minute zone is what we call mini zones. They are mini zones because they are different from the higher time frame zones. You can see the higher time frame zone are marked with thin lines, while the lower time frame zones are drawn with these rectangles. Yes, yeah, this rectangle, they are the one that are very important to us. These many zones and major zones are very important to us because these minor zones help us to take trades, while the major zones help us to create a bias. They help us to create a bias. So let's see, this candle will close in 12 minutes. Let's see how it close. So let's do another currency pair, guys. Let's do another currency pair. Okay, so let me tell you what we did on the 1 hour. Let me put that here, what we did on the 1 hour, so that we won't be confused. So the 15 we do is on the 1 hour. On the 1 hour, what do we do now? We are creating a bias. I think we created a bias on. Okay, let's go back to the 1 hour. Let's see what we did on the 1 hour, because I cannot remember. Okay, so this is the 1 hour. What do we do? Okay, on the 1 hour, we adjusted the zones. We adjusted our zones, Abi. Yeah, we adjusted our zones and we created a bias. And how did we create that bias? I didn't even draw this on the 1 hour. I didn't draw this on the 1 hour. I draw this on the 30 minutes. Okay, let me remove this. So on the 1 hour, my bias was that, okay, if this was support, price broke support, this should be resistance, but price broke that support resistance again. So I needed that price to come down here to form in, to validate this support and start going up, Abi, or price to break out from this area, create a retest and start going up. That was the bias I created, and I identified what the major zones, the mini zones on this 1 hour, which are these areas that I drew here. Yeah, that was what I just did. Okay, so on the 1 hour, on 1 hour, we are creating a bias. We're creating a bias. When I say bias, I mean your idea, like your opinion on that currency pair. So we are creating a bias. So well, on 1 hour, we draw zones as well. We draw minor zones on 1 hour. We draw minor zones on 1 hour on 1 HR with that rectangle, so that rectangle, because the 1 hour is the most important time frame to a scalper. Keep that in your mind. 1 hour, 30 minutes are important time frame. So on the seventh thing we did was on the 30 minutes. 30 minutes we draw minor zones. We draw minor. Okay, on the 30 minutes, let me go there so that you can see what we did on the 30-minute time frame. On the 30 minutes. This was the 30 minutes, and what do? We had to draw minor zones on the 30 minutes so that we can just see if we have any zones here. Then I see these lovely zones. I see this lovely zone. Yeah. And this zone was stated as support here. Resistance here with this arrow. Let me just, okay. Yeah, so guys, I think we will continue going up at this stage. I think we'll continue going up. So I think this will be my trade. This GBJ part, this is what I trade all my life. So let's see if we are gonna kill it. So this is GBJPY. So now we draw this support here. Price broke this support. Price is creating a retest. So for us to see confirmation, we need this candle to close green. So once this candle close green, we can take buys to this area. So I'm waiting. This candle is closing in 9 minutes. So we are waiting. This is over 25 pips, and that is enough. Yeah, you can see this will continue going up. That's what we call a scalper. And this is a very good trade. This will be a very good trade. Yeah. Let's see how this candle close. You can miss trades sometimes. Don't be eager. You can see. Wow, that is magic. You can see what happened here. Trade continue going up. Yeah, if I have not teaching, I would have taken this trade, but because I was teaching there, I couldn't switch to my MT4. Yeah, price is coming down here. Now look at what happened here. I like this idea. Thank you, market. Now this is what happened here. Now we have missed this entry, or we are going to miss this entry because price might still come down. We don't know. Now if we miss this place and price come here, now what we expect now is price to break from this area, create a retest, and what? And we take buys to the what? To the next resistance. That's now the new idea, because price, we have missed our entry there. Over there, we have missed our entry. So now we're going to wait for price. If price come here, we're going to wait to break out and we take buys. You understand? Because now the main bias on the 30 minutes is a buy. Is that price will continue going up. And don't forget, on the daily time frame, price is in an uptrend on the overall picture, and also price has formed a higher low that there's probably the price will form a new higher high. So the main bias is an uptrend, and also on the 1 hour, price created a new support, broke this resistance, so price is breaking resistance, and now one price is breaking resistance. That is telling you that what, we are in an uptrend. One price is breaking resistance, so the bias here is a buy. I'm looking for a buy on this trade. So since we've missed this first buy that I should have taken here, now I have to wait for price to break above here, create a retest, and continue going up. So that is for GPJPY. So don't forget this. I want to, so on the 30 minutes time frame, what do? We draw minor zones. 30 minutes, okay, we draw 30 minutes minor zones, and look for possible trade entries based on your bias, on the 1 hour. Now on the 1 hour we create bias, right? So about to create bias in the 1 hour, only 30 minutes mama will be okay. Bias mo create yo, báwo ni mo ṣe fẹ́ kó dọ̀bẹ̀, báwo mo ṣe fẹ́ take entry lórí ẹ̀, orí 1 hour, orí 30 minutes láti máa wo entry. On 30 minutes, that's where we'll be looking for entry to enter the trade, to enter our bias on the one that we, to enter the bias we had on the 1 hour. This class is taking, we almost spent almost 15 minutes now on this class. Fuck, man, that's one thing about this kind of explanation. A lot of you will not be able to watch it. I know that some people will be skipping it. Yeah, you want information, but you can't wait for it. You can't what's it called? You can't take your time to enjoy it. So yeah, let me send that to you guys. So okay, so let's do another currency pair. Yeah, I'm watching this because that's what I trade. So let me take another currency pair. Let me take AUD, ADSD. Let me take EUR AUD. Yeah, I like Euro AUD before because they move crazy. This currency pair move crazy. You move crazy, bro. So now this is Euro AUD on daily time frame. And what can you see? Me, I can see price is in a consolidation. Price is in a consolidation. Okay, no P. If price is in a consolidation, we have to figure out what the major resistance and the major support, and I've done that. Then what else can you see? I can see this here. This was previously resistance, now support. You see this one is very important as well. Now I haven't figured that out. Yeah, then I see this area as well. Now the reason why I put this area there is because if price should break out from this area, it's coming to this area. So now having that on the chart, what do? We go to the 4 hours. Don't forget the rules, man. We go to the 4 hours. We go to the 4. Okay, the first thing is, what type of trader are you? I'm a scalper. Time frame, daily, you understand? We already know that. So the first thing is I look at the big picture, and on the big picture, what I can see is that what we are on consolidation. Now we are on consolidation. Price is coming from a downtrend. You can see price coming from a downtrend. We are coming from a downtrend, and we started consolidating. Okay, having that in the back of our mind, what do we do, guys? 4 hours. We go to the 4 hours time frame. Remember, I'm following what I stated there. So on the daily time frame, identify your reset daily zone that are close to price. That was what I did. You can see I identified these 4 zones that are very close to price. So let's see. Let's go to. Okay, so now we are on the 4 hours, guys. Now on the 4 hours, we have to adjust our zones very well. Let's see. Yeah, I think we are adjusting it here. Yeah, these are the recent zones here. Okay, yeah, I think we are cool here. Yeah, so what is happening on these 4 hours? What can you see? You can see on the 4 hours. Right now, this is what I'm looking at. This is what I'm looking at. This is what I'm looking at. Okay, okay. So what do we do on the 4 hours? The first thing we do on 4 hours, look at the recent price action. So let's look at recent price action. Okay, this was support on this 4 hours. This was support. This was support here. This was support. This was support. You can see this was support. So if this area is support and price started buying, then we had this resistance here. We had this resistance here. So let's see. So let's see what's happening. Let's see what's happening. So we have, okay, no, let me use that tiny line. We had this area here, this zone here. Do you agree with me on that, guys? We had this area here, we had this area here. Now this area was support here, then now resistance, right? So this is a very strong area as well. So let's see what else is happening here. On the 4 hours, okay, we have another zone here on the 4 hours, a resistance zone here on the 4 hours. Okay, on the 4 hours. Yeah, so this is what I'm paying attention to now on the 4 hours. Now look at what happened. Resistance nearly. This was resistance, this was resistance. Okay, yeah, you can see the price don't lie. This was previously resistance before, so price came here, price broke from this resistance, come to this area to form resistance. That's the market for you. The market don't lie. Okay, this is what I can see on the 4 hours. So what do you think is happening? I don't know, but right now what I can see is we had the resistance here. Price broke from this resistance to come to this resistance. Abi, then after that, price come to this support area here. Price form a support here. Abi, yeah, the price is going up again. We don't know what's happening because it's not clear. So let's go to the 1 hour. Wow, look at the 1 hour. There's a lot of information. There's a lot of clearer information on the 1 hour. So what can we see now on the 1 hour? Price is going in an uptrend based on the 1 hour. Presently now price is going in an uptrend. Abi, my blood, yeah, that's fine. But don't forget, we have a very strong resistance here. Don't forget that. Don't forget that. Remember, we draw that on the 4 hours, so it's a very strong resistance. We have a very strong support here. It's on the 4 hours, a very strong one. Okay. Yeah, guys. Yeah, we have a trade here. I think we have a trade. Now, look at what happened here now, guys. Look. Price is an uptrend based on this 1 hour. We formed the support here. Price comes the new resistance here. This is the 1 hour. So we are creating our bias. Remember, on the 1 hour, what do we do? On the 1 hour, we're creating our bias. We draw minor zones on the 1 hour with the rectangle. So this is a minor zone here. This is also a zone here as well. Yeah. So what is happening here, guys? What is happening here? We had the support here. Price is buying, right? Price from the resistance here. It's coming back here to do what? To form a support. If this candle close green, that means price is forming a support. Okay. No, this candle just opened. This candle just opened, so we cannot say this is a support here. Yeah, we cannot say this is a support here. Okay. Abi, okay, yeah, guys, this is a buy already. Now look at what happened here. Like, guys, this is a buy. This is a buy. Euro AUD is a buy. Yeah, we are taking a buy on Euro AUD, guys. Euro AUD, guys. We are taking a buy on Euro AUD. So yeah, this is a buy. Now look at the idea that this is a buy. Now look at the idea. On this 1 hour right now, we have what? An uptrend here. Abi? Don't forget, all these tiny lines are major zones from the 4 hours. Now that means this area is a major support zone. So price form the support here with this green candle. This is a major support zone. So now we have a major support. We have a minor resistance here. So from here we can say we want to take buys. But let's go 30 minutes to see something clearer. Oh, this is going up already. This is a good trade. Yeah, this is a good buy trade. Okay, yeah, this is a good buy trade. I think the confirmation is on the 1 hour. Yeah, we have a what's it called? We have a bullish pin buy here. So in this kind of instance, I would have taken a buy here. Yeah, though I'm mentoring, I got to see this late, but because I was trained, that was why. So I don't trade other currencies. So in this kind of trade, I'll bring out my, this is the cursor here. This is the stuff. This is the green and red stuff I brought out here. So this is the trade here. Price is going to come to this area. Then my stop loss will be here. Yes, this will be my trade, because now I'm expecting price to do what? Price to continue going up to this area. Yeah, it can come up to this area, but I don't want to risk it. So the first thing as a scalper is you want to take small pips and run away from the market. You remember, you want to close your trade as early as possible. So this is the second trade. This is the second bias. You see, when we go to the 30 minutes, this is go 30 minutes. When we go to 30 minutes, we can see this was like a fake breakout here. This is like a fake breakout. We break out from this support like a fake breakout. Instead of us doing so resistance, we close back into that zone. So this confirmation here is not on the 30-minute, but on the 1 hour. Can you see that? It's not on the 30 minutes, but it's on the 1 hour. We have this bullish pin bar. So price will continue going up to this area. So this kind of trade will take. This is already ready trade for us to take. You can see that on this 1 hour I created my bias, and on this 1 hour I saw my trade. I don't have to trade myself again. On the 30 minutes save, the trade is not even making that good sense, but now on the 30 minute, on the 1 hour, is making very good sense. I'm buying from this support and taking profits from this resistance because what? Price is in an uptrend. On the 1 hour time frame, we created the support here, we created the resistance here, and price is respecting this new support. So if price is respecting this new support, then there's high probability that we're going to we'll continue going up to this what previous resistance. That's just the idea. So I think this trade will continue to run. So let's take another currency pair. Okay, you can see, guys, we got what we wanted here. Price reached our target here. As simple as ABC. Price reached our target here. As simple as ABC, guys. As simple as ABC. So now, but the price what resistance in B. I know some people will be like, we can now take sales to come back here. No, forget the idea. Now remember the idea on the daily time frame. All the idea was a buy. Now, I remember all these zones that I draw with rectangle are mini zones. That mini zones are not stronger like major zones that we draw on the 4 hours and daily time frame. So these mini zones, easy for price to break it. So now for us to now do anything, since our bias here is bulls, is buys, we have to wait for price to break what? To break this area, go break EB and retest it, then we can take buys from this support area. Do you get that? That's what I'm waiting for right now. Now in this aspect, that's why they call us forex traders. We have to wait for price to do what we want to take the opportunity. So now you have to wait for price to break out of this area, create a retest before you buy. Yeah. So you can see this is going up. This is already profit for me if I'm on this trade. 5 profits. This is going to come here ASAP. Within 30 minutes, this trade should enter take profit. Yeah, that's very sure for me. Yeah. So put that aside. Let's go to and let's take another currency pair. I don't know, the network is fucking up. We should have done this live, but the network is fucking me up really big. So I don't want the network to spoil my shine. Please, guys, I don't want it to spoil our shine. Understand? I don't want the network to spoil our shine. So I used to tell you, whenever you are looking at me doing analysis, whenever you are seeing me doing analysis, you feel like you know it. Because this is what I do for a living. This is what I do virtually every day. This is what I do every time, every minute. Even when I'm not trading, I'm always looking at the chart. I'm just too cool with the chart. So for you to now know if you know it or do not know it, you just have to, like today, this is a raw, fresh analysis. You can go back to the chart, do exactly the same thing I did. Just try and reciprocate the same thing I did. Just try and say, okay, this is how YB said. You get the idea. Now look at the same thing I did. Do it on a chart, on your chart. Then go and do a new thing. Then now be following what you did that I did before. Be following it. Then be using that idea. I'm going to send this stuff to my student. I'm going to send this to you guys so you can you understand. I'm going to send this stuff to you guys so that you can follow these steps to create a good analysis and do your thing for yourself as well. Okay. Oh, let network go so that we can do one more. Then after that one more, yeah, I'll call it, because this video is taking long time enough. I won't lie to you guys. It's taking more than enough time already. So I believe some people won't be able to watch this very well. But doing analysis will not take you more than 10 minutes or 5 minutes. Yeah. If I'm the only one doing analysis, I can even spend 3 minutes. Ask them on the like stream. We do it ASAP. So guys, I think I will call it. Yeah, let's leave this too because the network is absurd. So we'll do another one tomorrow morning. Okay, let's see. So this is the trade. So I have 2 trades here. So my second trade will be here. So I'm waiting for this second trade. So you guys as well can wait for it for me. You can. This is a fresh analysis. I just did this on Friday, October 9. So you can look for this trade ASAP, and you can catch this trade ASAP. So that is my bias, guys. So thank you for having me.